I mean, I think if you really just have a wide open mind and use your imagination, I think a lot of things are possible. I swim here and eat and sleep and just hang out pretty much.
Yeah, a thrill every day to come into work because he does things which I'm quite sure I'll never see again.
I hate to lose. I mean, I think just the whole Olympic atmosphere is going to be it's just going to be exciting, and I really can't wait for it. I want it to happen today.
Michael Phelps was born in Baltimore. When he was a child, he was scared of even putting his face underwater. He began swimming at the age of 7, and in his teens, Michael was training at the North Baltimore Aquatic Club, swimming close to 100 miles a week. He even trained on Christmas Day to gain that extra edge.
It's one reason why we train 7 days a week, why we train on Christmas, why we train on Thanksgiving, 365 days a year. Sort of gives you that extra day of training that no one else has. You know, there aren't many clubs that train 7 days a week, so it gives you one extra set training session every single week where you can pick something up. So, I mean, if I'm getting 52 more practices than everybody else is, that's kind of make that little or big difference in the end. I think everyone dreams about breaking the world record every single time they get in the pool, but more than likely it's not going to happen. I mean, I couldn't get into a race today and say I'm going to break a world record because I'm not prepared. I mean, there are a lot of things that go into it.
Michael is double jointed in the elbows, knees and ankles. Just one of his many advantages in the pool.
All right, ready? Go.
He's been coached by Bob Bauman since he was 11.
Michael was always a very superior athlete, and I think had physical skills and was also extremely competitive as a young age. It was very obvious to see that he would be a special swimmer. I don't think you can point to any one thing that makes him great, but he has the physical tools, he has the right body shape, he had a family that understood swimming on a high level and supported his efforts. He happened to swim for a club that had a history of producing Olympic gold medalists. All those things sort of came together, and I think there's a combination of factors.
Nice job, keep it going. Keep it going, Michael.
I mean, we're very close. You know, I mean, I think a good swimmer-coach relationship is needed once you get to a higher level in the sport, and definitely ours is extremely high, and you know, we're extremely close and friends. I've been very fortunate to have him as a coach.
Come on, man, now squeeze your butt together at the end. Squeeze your butt together at the end of that kick.
Yeah, it's a thrill every day to come into work because he does things which I'm quite sure I'll never see again. So I try to enjoy what he's doing, and challenging him is a challenge in itself because he can handle virtually anything you throw at him. So I have to stay on my toes to keep him going.
Right, that's right.
You know, I've swum with the group that I swim with for 5 or 10 years, and we've all known each other and been around each other the whole time. So it's just fun because, like I said, it's in our family.
Back in 2004, there was talk of Michael trying to win 7 gold medals at the Athens Olympics.
Anything's possible, but I mean, I think that it's not one of the things that's number one in my mind right now. I came back from Sydney with nothing, so really going to Athens and getting something is the goal. There's not much else that goes on. It's pretty much just a laid-back life. Like you said, I swim here and eat and sleep and just hang out pretty much.
At this stage of his life, away from swimming, Michael's big love was his new car, his customized Cadillac.
It's a little flip-out TV. It's all touchscreen. And then we have 2 in the back. One in each headrest. A 15-inch Eclipse titanium subwoofer. It sort of gives me some, I guess, a little more fun, a little more bass to it. Over here. And then on the TVs have some Xbox. And then they're all on 22-inch, they're called spinners. And when you go and you stop at a traffic light, they keep spinning when you stop.
I think he has a lot of options. Because he swims so many events and because he's so young, I think he just has a lot to look forward to after this year. Just physiologically, he'll become stronger. Mentally, he'll grow and become more mature. He can decide to pursue any number of different events than he's training now. So I think the future is bright for him and the options are open.
Not very many people in the U.S. or in the world for that can say they're an Olympic gold medalist. So coming back with 1 gold medal, I'll be completely happy. 1 gold medal is all I want. You're a more recognizable, notable person with the gold medal. So 1 gold medal is my goal, and whatever happens after that happens.